Well, when you're interacting with legislators, I imagine a big part of what you have to do is educating them about a policy area about which they may not be as much of an expert as you are. And thankfully, you all are trained educators, so you're going to be pretty good at that part of the advocacy. Is there a particular misconception or at least a point of ignorance that a lot of legislators have when you talk to them about education that you often have to help them with when you're engaged in these one-on-one conversations?
I think because there's also the preconceived notion of we always hear the same thing over and over from educators, versus these are some top issues. These are the issues of the day. These are the things that are changing the landscape of education. Whether we inflict it upon us or it's being inflicted on us, and so we want to make sure that when we are educating them that they're getting a grand scope, because things are very different in our rural communities per se versus our large urban. And so we want to make sure that they are getting the holistic perspective of all of our members. And I think that's the piece of education. It's not this broad brush anymore about a school looks like this or a community looks like that. We really have to share with them not only the data points, but the narrative, the stories that are behind those numbers and experiences, so to really make it come to life and hit home about it. All of it matters, because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but I can't think of any one of them or us who didn't walk the classroom and go through the system ourselves. But oftentimes we rely on that piece of information versus what is actually happening in the classroom today. It's a very different, time. It's a very different time.